Okay. I
Steal them out.
I think it's gonna be fine.
okay. I think you should go ahead and start now.
Alright, did you start recording?
Yeah.
Lucas, bled, who's calling you? Oh, someone's calling me. Fuck.
Who it is?
Where's my phone? Wait, is that Yannis? Shit, it's Yannis' phone. My man, the CIA agent.
Don't answer.
Alright, fuck. Alright, fuck it.
Professionals.
Let me just close the fucking phone.
Oh, come here.
Basically, I have my friend's phone and it's fucking like someone's calling it, so fucking rip. Anyways, you start recording, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can add this to the start. It's a nice start, I guess. Hello? Fuck, I'm Christo. Welcome to the Price Drop podcast. Today I'm going to be interviewing a small band called American Football. Yeah. Speak.
Hello.
Alright, real talk. Today we've got Spoiled. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Steph.
And I'm Alex.
Hey. They are the two. It's fucking lit. They are the two, what's it called? The guitarist and vocalist of Spoiled. Pretty lit, my opinion.
I also play guitar.
You also play guitar? Shit. I was at your concert like 4 times and I never noticed that. Great.
Well,
Whoa.
most of the time she's barely on the stage, so.
Lol. Anyways, alright, let's start with the real questions. What the fuck does your band name mean? Legit.
Nothing.
It means we're spoiled.
Is there any like origin to that? Like,
Yeah, I thought about it when I was 13 years old. And I was like, that's a nice band name. So that's what it's been.
shit.
Sometimes I
There you
try
go.
sometimes I try finding meaning into it and but yet again, the origin of it was that it's just a nice name, so
Respect to that. The fact that it has no meaning probably makes it pretty much better.
Thank you.
What would you say are your biggest influences?
Green Day.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, are you talking
Holy shit.
post 1994 Green Day or like shit
Any Green Day.
The Green
I
Day that
mean,
featured in the Simpsons movie Green Day.
Just all the Green Days.
That Green Day, all the Green Days, apart from like the new shit, because I
Like,
don't find that very influential.
20,
That's nice to listen.
2013 and after Green Day was not that
Not
influential.
so much.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't that influential, but anything like Dookie era Green Day.
Everything from
Especially that.
2009 and under is very influential.
Any other band you would call a major influence, like for example Black Flag? Yeah.
In our songwriting, not
Not
so
really.
much. But
Attitude-wise, for sure.
yeah, attitude-wise, yeah, definitely Black Flag and the entire hardcore scene, I guess.
So you've kind of adopt that same ideology, which obviously pays off in your concerts because your concerts are extremely energizing if anyone's ever gone to them.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're the only ones in Cyprus that actually walk on stage and
Yeah.
not just stand
We have this thing
at
called
the established, the 1 square meter rule.
yeah, and it's basically that if you want to be a cool band in Cyprus, you have to remain in a 1 square meter. But because we want to be a shitty band, we step out of that square meter and yeah, it's a pretty
see.
shit rule.
I see it's paying off then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're now a very well-established shitty band.
Oh, which brings forward to my next question. What do you feel as being most probably the only band in the is it North Side? In the East Side Cyprus punk scenes? South
East
South
Side Cyprus.
South Side.
South side, okay, South
South
side.
side.
That's better.
They're sleeping.
I don't know.
What's their name? Not sleeping with sirens. Infected sirens.
Sleep in Cyprus.
No.
Imagine dope gangers based on the fucking dope smokers on like a Turkish war or some shit.
No, infected siren. Infected siren.
Yeah, Infected Siren. They're another punk band in Cyprus. And if you do some research, actually, I found out there were a bunch of punk bands before us, like that kind of got a lot of influence from Minor Threat and all that, like way before us.
Was that in Greece though, or
But
was that here?
no, that wasn't in Cyprus. But
Greece had an amazing like post-punk underground scene due to the like dictatorship of like the 70s, and which kind of like spewed like the hatred over.
Oh yeah, I
So
bet.
yeah,
yeah, there's that scene.
No,
yeah, but
I
that's
think
it.
Alex is talking about Cypriot ones though.
Yeah, there were like a few bands in Cyprus that played like hardcore punk. By hardcore punk, I mean like shit like
Very
that sounds
Discord,
like
very Discord record.
yeah, very Discord, like very DC based punk.
Would you say right now though that you are the one with the most presence nationwide, or do you believe there are other bands that
I
could be
mean,
more?
we have no idea what's going on in the Turkish side of the island, so we can't really say.
Yeah, maybe like the world's best punk band is on the Turkish side, and we don't know about it. Like
No, but for real though, we don't we don't know, so we
yeah,
can't really say.
I mean sure,
We've
like
played some gigs.
You've
yeah,
also
I
been
mean
featured on the Rick Anna radio
Yeah,
yeah,
twice.
that was fun.
once,
Once in 2 songs. Well, my bad.
3 songs, but we've only once.
I'm just getting roasted for the entirety of the interview. I don't know my shit.
Dude, you're like
It's fine.
do your research, man.
Yeah, research are very important, band.
Maybe
We
for more
played
important
5 gigs.
Yeah, just go on our non-existent Wikipedia page, man. At least
Right
read
up,
that.
right up there with Neutral Milk Hotel.
No, but for
Exactly.
we played we got played at Rigana because of this guy that plays pretty eclectic tastes. His name is Robert Camasa, and he was like, well, my dad got in contact with him, and we sent him some songs, and he liked them, so we went, and it was a pretty jolly good time.
It really was. But yeah, I mean, our songs got played on the radio again by some other channel.
Yeah, in Canal Lexi in Limassol played
Yeah.
our songs as well. By the guy.
But we didn't get interviewed there. Yeah.
Yeah, we got interviewed in Rigana. Yeah.
Interesting. Next one. How did you guys meet?
It's funny, but I met Steph in school, but I met the rest of the band members when we were playing Minecraft. Steph invited them on this server, and we started playing, and then we didn't talk for like 2 years. And then when we needed a drummer, we realized that one guy that was playing Minecraft with us was a drummer. Let's message him.
His name was Flying Drummer.
Yeah, his in-game name was Flying Drummer, so...
That's probably the only good thing Minecraft has spawned in the, like 10 years it's been out.
10 years?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not been
It's been
out.
out since like 2008 or 2007. I think late 2007 is when like
Hell
beta
no.
0.01
No.
came out or something.
Hell
Wasn't it
no.
like 11 or something?
It was 11.
I remember it coming out when I was like 8 for sure. 8 or
Lies.
9 or
Dude,
some
you're
shit.
retarded.
Dude, Minecraft? No way.
Wait,
Minecraft.
wait. I'm gonna fact check this like right now, man.
Yeah, there's no way it was out in 2008. No
Dude,
fucking way.
wait.
2010, 2011. 2010
Alright.
the earliest.
7 years, that's close enough.
There you go.
Round it
I
up.
swear to God, when you fucking upload this, there's gonna be like 7 guys just typing this interview who doesn't know shit.
I don't think anybody's gonna look at this interview, but anyway.
That just shows how quality this interview is, man.
It's the best.
It is.
Professional.
Oh, something about recent event. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you while on a gig?
Steph, would you like to take this one?
Yeah, Steph, you should take this one.
I don't know, but I feel like if I take this one, it's like pretty safe. I feel like Alex should take this one, and then I'll take it as well. So I think
Okay.
Alex, you go first.
All right, so basically we were playing a show at TP's in Limassol, and there were a bunch of drunk people. And among the drunk people, there was some drunk chick, and I don't know. She was from England, and I think she just came to Cyprus and wanted to get wasted. And she wanted to make out with somebody, like anybody really, the first person that she saw in front of her. So she came up to me, like we were playing live at this point, right? We're on stage, where it was between the song and I was tuning up, and she just comes up to me and she's like, "Come here, baby. I want to come here. Let me give you a kiss." I was like, "Fuck off, bitch." We were about to play a song, and I had to see what the next song on the set list was, and she took her jacket off and put it right above my set list, and I couldn't see jack shit. So I got pretty pissed at that point. And then she fucked off. I think so. She got pulled into the mosh pit or something. She just disappeared for a few seconds or minutes, actually. And the next time she appeared, transition to Seth.
Next time she appeared, she was trying to make out with me. Whilst I was playing, I was attempting to play a J Retard song. One of them
yeah.
faster J Retard songs.
The funniest thing about that story is me, and like other dudes were brought her, like in Tepe. She was with us, and like we
Yeah,
just saw
fuck you,
shit
man.
just spin out of fucking control. Like,
Hey,
the moment she jumped on, you just see Dean just like look at this stage and just be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
yo, but like, she had like a speaker with her that she connects her Bluetooth phone or whatever, and she left it there, so it's mine now.
Yeah,
And
don't tell her
she's,
that.
She's never
'Cause she was
getting
looking
it
for
back. If you hear this, you're never getting it back because you came
It's
up
ours
on
now.
some-
We use it. We
Yeah.
use it at practice. We cut posters with it. It's a pretty fucking good speaker, and we're
Fuck,
thankful.
I forgot her name. I was gonna do a shout out. Shout out to British chick.
Shout out
To drunk chick.
Let's just call her eyebrows because she had pretty weird eyebrows.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call her Russell Brand.
Yeah,
Dude,
there you go.
Dude, I had the exact same fucking thing to say when I saw her, man.
Yeah, Russell
Literally.
Brand. Russell Brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Russell Brand. Shout out to Russell Brand.
Russell
Shout out to
Brand
Russell Brand.
who enters clubs with fucking gym pants.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Like, I saw her the next day too, and she was wearing gym pants again.
Jesus.
Like straight up sweat clothes and whatever.
Shit.
I mean, her
Um,
speaker smelled like vomit.
Yeah, but also like perfume. It's a pretty
Yeah, like-
eclectic mix
Eclectic
sounds
indeed.
nasty.
of
Now,
puke
go,
and perfume.
going back to that beef with that British chick, would you guys say that you guys have any beef band-wise with another band or something?
No,
Or there's a
No. I don't
competition or something?
Any beef we have with any other band is just self-contained. Like, the other band doesn't know about it. It's just
Yeah,
we're
we just
shitting.
shit on them constantly.
We're shitting on them
Like, without
constantly,
them.
and we probably think they hate us too, but they really don't, and it's just us being assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just us being assholes and making fun of everybody because of that. We think that we're better than them, but in reality, we're not. We just like to make fun of people and that sort of thing. Okay, just like Russell Brand.
Hey,
Hey, Russell Brand. Kind of next question. As we've heard, you've released some originals like FTIL, which was extremely, extremely good. What would you say your songwriting process is?
very slow.
Extremely slow. Like, it's painful how slow our songwriting process is. But it takes us, 6 months to write a song. And I'm not even exaggerating right now. Like, the song we're working on now, we finished it, last month. And Steph showed it to me first in, August or September?
No, come on. August.
Yeah.
We never started working on it.
Yeah, we didn't start working on it. You showed it to me.
Well, I mean, yeah.
The main thing that that's
I did not show you that in August.
Well, it was
we
very
were
early.
still working
Yeah.
on the boys you worshipped in August.
It was
Going
before we
back,
went to the studio, though.
cool. Going back to the like, what's the first question of influences? This is gonna be more towards you as a personal person. What would you say is your top three albums?
Me?
Both of you.
Oh.
Steph, go first.
Top 3 albums?
Yep.
I don't know. Can I tell you bands?
Sure. Bands fits as well.
Alright. Top 3 bands? Fuck, that's hard. Dude, fuck.
Should I go? Should I go until you think about it?
Top 3 bands? You can come up with top 3 bands? How?
I don't know, man. I just do.
Okay.
That's the way she goes, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my top three bands are probably like Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, and Radiohead. Like for me, that's an easy call. Like there's
Uh,
other bands that I love, but for me, those are like the top three.
I agree with you on the wholeheartedly, but for the Radiohead part, would you say you like the more experimental Radiohead you've seen, like Kid A and A Moon-Shaped Pool, or like the more sort of proto-rock Radiohead of like OK Computer and the bands?
Oh. Definitely OK Computer and the bands. I don't mind Kid A and the Moonshaped Pool, but like if I had to listen to something, I would probably listen to the bands for OK Computer. Or even In Rainbows. I love In Rainbows.
What about you, Steph?
Fuck, man. Like, if I were to pick bands, I'd say Black Flag for sure. I'd say Green Day for sure. I like the Stooges a lot. I like the Ramones a lot. I like Fugazi a lot. Off the top of my head, those bands. But I've been really into Converge lately. And I just like basically Converge to me is where it all comes together. Like you have the arty side, like of Fugazi in there, but you've got the pureness of like and the honesty of Black Flag. And you've got some melody as well. So, yeah, I'd say off the top of my head, I like Black Flag, Green Day, Fugazi, and Converge are for me up to this day like 4 of my favorite bands, but they're not my top. Like I can't name top bands because I listen to lots of fucking bands.
Well, I can also kind of see how your likings also translate to your on-stage noise, on-stage sound, and yeah.
Noise is the correct
Noise.
term.
Sorry, dude, I was thinking of Mertzbau, and I was like, shit, don't reference noise, don't reference noise, and it hit. Speaking of noise, what is your opinion on death grips?
Oh, hell yeah. That is all there is to say.
They're pretty good. I mean, like I don't idolize them as
Yeah. Same. It's just good music.
yeah, it's just pretty good stuff. The most interesting hip hop I've heard.
Mhm.
For
Definitely.
sure. Like it's the only hip hop I could really get into. Like I don't get why Kanye's so good. No offense to anybody who likes him, but like he's just pretty boring and stale to me. and pretty sanitary, and like, yeah, he's just like so safe. But like Death Grips is the exact opposite of that. So I like.
Interesting. Because I kind of idolize Death Grips. It's basically we have a similar like outlook to them. What would you say your favorite album is from them?
Ex-military.
Probably Jenny Death for me.
These two both are like literally like they're top. They can't get spot one or two for me. So I agree wholeheartedly with both.
Mhm.
Like I like ex-military, but Jenny Death gets me going.
Are you talking about like Jenny Death?
Jenny Death as the half powers that be.
As the half of it, not the power. No, have
Not
you
the
heard
whole
the
thing.
Bjork Niggas on the Moon Bjork?
No, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. I'm just talking about the side they released, um, like after a long time.
Nice. Another question now, a more fun question. Who would you kill in your band out of all the members?
Myself.
Same here.
Same. The only answer I could expect from you guys is myself.
No, dude, why would I want to kill anybody? I only deserve to kill myself, you know?
That's the only person you have a right to kill.
Yeah,
True,
exactly.
Or else you violate the NAP,
What's the NAP?
I don't
non-aggression
know.
pact.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, guys. You guys aren't aware of, those anarcho-capitalist memes?
No.
No, dude.
Never mind then.
Too
What
busy
do you,
working on songs.
I, of course. What made you start the band? What made you start Spoiled, the Cypriot juggernaut?
I like that term.
I've always wanted to start a band. Like me and Chris have been playing since a long time ago, since we were like 12 or maybe 11 even.
Since you were 12.
And then yeah, we just we were really influenced by Green Day and stuff. And we were like, "Oh, let's start a band 'cause like it's easy to play Green Day songs." And we bounced drummers. And then I went to Switzerland, and then I came back. And then for some reason Chris started hanging out with Alex, even though Alex was in my school, and I think they started hanging out through Minecraft, right?
Yep.
How'd you start hanging out, by the way?
Literally through Minecraft.
Oh, okay. So yeah. And then I came back, and one day Alex came to Chris's place, and I was like, "Why the fuck do we need Alex? Like, I play guitar." Because we were like a Green Day band, and in Green Day, like, it's a three-piece. Well, it used to be a three-piece. So I was like, "We need a drummer, man." But then Alex stayed, and I'm glad he did, 'cause then I don't know, like I don't like now I can't imagine just playing as three people. So,
That's a heartwarming, touching story. In
I think I
actuality
take
now,
the
same, 100% same. What do you guys think of what's it called now that you've been integrated into the scene? What's your opinion on the music industry today?
we haven't really been integrated into a scene.
We're just
I don't
retards
think
playing music.
I don't think we've been integrated into a scene. I mean, there
Well,
isn't any scene here.
I beg to differ, but then again, I'm just the interviewer, so.
I'm just the interviewer.
What are our opinions of the music industry? I don't really have one, to be honest. Yeah,
I think that you can quote unquote make it if you want. Like, it's not like a job application where if you don't fit the requirements, you won't succeed. You know, like if people like the shit you do, then good for you, man. Like if you're looking for money, get the fuck out of here. Like that's the way I see it. I don't care.
I like that I can put up a song on YouTube.
Yeah, that's nice. Like, it's easier for people to listen to your music now.
Yeah, like we put our
That's the whole
songs.
point.
Yeah, we put our songs on YouTube. We put our songs on radio airplay. We put our songs on SoundCloud. Like we could fucking, you know, spread the fucking virus. And
The
it's really
virus that is spoiled.
and it's really easy to, you know? Like even if you wanted to take it a step further, you could even upload, like listen to this, right? I've been thinking about this cuz I'm this much of a sellout. But like if you really wanted your video to get views, you could literally make a band, right? You could be the shittiest band in the world and you could boost your video with fake fucking views and then lots of people like that to me is fucking crazy. You know how you could yeah, but like I don't know. I can't be bothered to do that. It'd be pretty sick though. Alex, you want to boost the video with fake views?
Give me money and I'm gonna
Get it
I'll
on the
fucking do
fucking
it.
front page.
Imagine that
money and I'll
you
do
all
it.
appear in like what's it called, that YouTube end of the year like review where all the cringes fucking
YouTube
YouTubers appear.
Rewind.
YouTube Rewind, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get this. We also do this thing on Instagram where we follow people and then we
Oh
unfollow
hell
them
yeah!
and follow them again.
Until they follow us back.
Yeah, that's how we literally
Just to
that's
get
how
more
we get our
reach.
followers. It's not because the people like us or anything. It's just because we follow them and then they follow us back and then we unfollow them and follow new people.
It's pretty expected
Yeah,
from a
and, like-
band called Spoiled.
Yeah, exactly. And like 1 out of the 50 people might actually like our shit and stay, and
Exactly.
we'll
That's why we do
maybe
it.
get a follow. And we don't give a fuck about the rest of the 49 people. We just care about that one person's gonna stay. But
Bearing
that's
that
the way
into
everybody
mind,
does it.
bearing that into mind, what do you think your goal is? What goal would you like to reach before you guys go into uni? Or
Take
wherever
over
you
the
guys are.
fucking world, man.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Just-
Mojo Jojo that shit.
Exactly.
No, Pinky in the brain.
Pinky in the brain. Well, Mojo Jojo wanted to do the same thing.
Oh,
though.
really?
That's basically. Yeah, that's basically every cartoon villain though.
But yeah, we want to take over the world. That's what
Yeah.
we want to do.
And not in a militarist kind of way. We just want to do it.
I can just imagine like a news headline saying Spoiled has dropped like 59 like missiles on Syria in the near future.
And you think we're joking, but we're not. We really do want to take over the world.
Yeah. Make the music industry great again.
Great. Trump reference. I love that shit.
Man, I hope he doesn't fucking send a missile to Cyprus. That
I,
would
I,
suck.
I want Trump to die. I made a Trump should die post. Check him out.
You did 3 of
Yeah.
them.
I did 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
I'm gonna make a 4th one right now.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys ever thought of playing overseas?
Oh, I want to.
We
play
think of
overseas
that so
bad.
much. That's
Like,
literally
every single thing.
if anybody
think about
hears
it.
this and wants us to play overseas, please. We'll sleep on your
Just
floor.
Fucking help us, please.
I could see you guys do it actually, because there was an actual band, or more of a solo piece called Kate, if I'm not mistaken, that was kind of influential here, and then went to England and is kind of blowing up now, slightly. It was like I could say it was the same popularity and even less than you guys now. So even if you guys go to England now, you'd probably rise a good following.
Well, we really want to go to
He's
England.
talking about finding Kate. I just
Yeah,
realized.
yeah.
Yeah,
Something
finding Kate.
I mean, she has a lot of help. Like, she has a manager that helps her a lot, as far as I know.
Fuck a
Like,
manager,
yeah,
man.
yeah, but I wouldn't want that. Like, I'm not shitting on her or anything here, but I wouldn't want, like, it feels the whole thing feels a little bit fake, like over. I don't know.
Wait, so you're
It's-
talking about like you wouldn't like having management in general,
Yeah,
or
like
you
that
wouldn't like
kind of-
having management that tells you what to do?
That tells me what to do.
There's the 2
Like,
different things, you know, like
Yeah, like a manager, like the guy from NoFX that gets drunk and doesn't give a fuck about the band. That's the kind of manager I want, man.
I actually don't want that kind of match.
Come on, man.
I just want a decent person that gives a fuck about the band, but like, you know,
I mean, we have Steps Dad. That's all we really
yeah,
need.
like
man.
my dad's all we need.
Yeah, but you know, he's eventually gonna get sick and tired of us. So we should
We should actually
probably
do
find
do
somebody
this,
else.
or just learn to do it ourselves.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
and how inspiring would you say your parents are, or like influential to this band?
They're pretty helpful,
Yeah, very helpful actually.
driving us to gigs, and basically they do all the driving. That's pretty good. I like when they
Yeah,
drive.
all the driving, give us funds.
Yeah, they
So
yeah, pocket money. Basically, we starve, and then the pocket money we get, we use on gear and band expenses and whatnot.
yep.
Could you guys give me a quick rundown on what gear you use? Yeah, what's your personal gear?
Steph, go first.
Okay.
Since you have the good gear.
Do you want to tell? Do you want me to tell you what I use at practice or what I use live, and in the studio?
Both. Well, tell me what your favorite like setup is.
Okay.
Like what your setup with all the shit you have now, what would be your go-to?
Okay, with all the stuff I have now, my go-to, like if I were to go in the studio, I would swap out pedals and have as less pedals as possible. But like my chain in the studio when we went to record was my guitar, which is like a shitty Yamaha guitar that I got when I was 12. And then I put a Dimebucker pickup in it, and into an OCD overdrive. Well, into a tuner, into an OCD overdrive, into a 1959 SLP reissue, into a 412 with G12s, GT12s, I think. No, G12s. Yeah, and I have an Aqua Plus delay, which I use that for noise basically in the live setting.
What about Alex?
Well, I mean, for studio, I used my friend's AC30, Vox AC30 amp. I have an Ibanez guitar with some crappy pickups in it, and
They're not that
goes
crappy.
into
They
a
came with a guitar.
yeah, they came with a guitar. They're just stock. I want to eventually switch them out, but I mean, they're not that bad.
What would you switch them out with?
Probably an SH4, Seymour Duncan JB. Yeah, I have that guitar running into a Boss. What is it? OS2. What is that?
Yeah, it's
Distortion
an
overdrive.
OS2, yeah.
Yeah, a Boss OS2. Running into a Phase 100, which I sometimes use.
Don't you have the
Yeah,
phase?
shit, yeah,
Don't you have the
Dimebag.
phase? Don't you have the Phase 100 running into the OS2?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about and the tuner as well
Yeah, you got the tuner running into Phase and into an OS2.
into the OS2. Yeah.
Fun fact: we should tell him what we did to this practice.
This practice, I got my old, what is it, SD1.
Yeah, he has an SD1
Yeah, I got my old SD1 overdrive pedal.
that someone
I ran
needs
that.
to fucking buy. Please buy it.
Yeah, this guy, he wanted to buy my pedal for like the longest time ever. And then he keeps telling me that he's gonna buy it like on Friday, and he never came on Friday. And then he told me that he's gonna buy it on Saturday, but he didn't come on Saturday either.
Now he's
And
gonna
then this
buy it
shit
this Saturday, Friday.
Yeah, this shit has been going on for like a month now.
But now you're gonna see
Anyway.
him at the gig, unless his
Yeah,
band
we're gonna
doesn't
see him at
play.
the gig, which I don't think is the case. But anyway, so basically today we got an SD1, and we used that as a boost, and we ran that into
The OS2.
my OS2, and it sounded pretty sick.
We were working
Made
on
some-
a new song.
Yeah,
Mm.
and made a pretty fucking cool feedback sound. It's not even feedback, it's just so loud in the game, it just makes its own noise. Like it feedbacks on noise basically from everything. It's so good.
Dope, dope. Um, back in early 2016, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first gigs you ever played was opening for a band called Slime. Do you guys still
Oh
talk with
yeah,
that
that
band?
was fun.
That's right.
No,
What?
Do you guys still talk with that band?
Not really. I mean, I don't think they're a
no,
band
not at
anymore.
all.
Yeah, I think they disbanded or some shit.
Yeah, so even if we did
No,
want to
they
talk,
played live. No, they played live. I think some
didn't
weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah, but
There's
didn't they
wasn't
quit doing the thing for a bit?
yeah,
yeah,
wasn't
they
like
quit and
the
now they're back.
brother and the brothers like the bassist and the drummer they
Oh right,
quit and
yeah.
then Valerie became like a solo artist or some shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah, and
saw
then
her
they
at School
formed.
of Rock. We played at School of Rock and she was there.
Yeah.
Nice. Next question. I'm running out of these. Newcore. You guys familiar with that?
Unfortunately.
I mean, I don't mind it to be honest. There's some pretty good stuff in there.
I mean, what would you say like would be your favorite albums from like that list in particular, and why?
I like Spiderland by Slint.
Spiderland is god tier. Easy.
Um, did anything? I mean, the Neutral Milk Hotel thing is pretty good, but like Slint to me is is the best album that you introduced me to.
It's one of the most emotional albums I've personally
Yeah.
like ever heard. I mean, the last like line of the last song, like the "I miss you" being screamed out by the dude, was like, it's just a journey.
No, yeah, that album is really good. I didn't I wasn't much into other things like other Slint albums, but for sure you could tell that Spiderland was like very influential for like the emo to come in the 90s.
What
So
about
yeah.
you, Alex? What would you say is your like gig?
Pablo Honey definitely.
Pablo Honey. That's actually a weird selection
Mm.
because it's
not
arguably
Newcore.
it's arguably
It's not
like
even
the worst. No, it actually it's you know how there's the extended list of newcore which has shit like
Wait,
Leonard
no wait,
Leonard
no wait.
Cohen and like
Oh, dude, really? If Leonard
yeah.
Cohen is in there, I fucking love Newport then. But out of the main list, I think Loveless, probably Loveless.
Oh, Loveless is amazing. Would you say Loveless is the only shoegaze album you listen to?
No, I listened to Slow Dive.
Sublaki,
Yeah,
that band,
Sublaki.
that album.
Yeah, and they have another album. Fuck, I forget what it's called though. Fuck,
Didn't you get
whatever.
into Slow Dive before My Bloody Valentine?
Yeah, that's how I discovered My Bloody Valentine. I was listening to Sublaki and then I went here. Thanks to this amazing feature on YouTube called Autoplay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good when you're listening to music, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Have you guys ever heard of Godspeed? You Black Emperor.
I've heard half of it.
Half of which album?
The one I was talking to you about at the party, the one with the antennas in the title,
Lift Your Skinny Fist Like Antennas to Heaven.
that one.
That you should finish
Is that the
it, 'cause
one with the hands?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that album is life changing.
Okay, well,
I never listened to it.
I'll definitely give it a listen then.
Do so, do so. Do you guys fuck with music soundtrack with movie soundtracks
Like, listen to movie. I like the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack, if that makes.
or video
Yeah,
game
that's-
soundtracks?
Video game, I like the Final Fantasy soundtrack. I listen to that all the time. And the
I
Spirited,
never
like,
really got into it.
and Ghibli Studios has lots of good soundtracks I fucking love. Are you familiar with any of that?
Yeah, I know. Ghibli Studios, like, what's it called? Like Totoro. My
Yeah,
Name is Totoro and shit
yeah.
like that.
Dude,
Yeah.
literally Japanese piano music is like so good. I don't know what it is, dude. Like Japanese piano players can capture so much emotion.
You're right. It reminds me kind of like Chopin or something because they've got they haven't got a baroque sound. They're very just like emotionally there.
Dude,
You get what I mean?
yeah, I don't know what it is about. Like, it's as if lots of Japanese artists, or like, I haven't found one Japanese artist that's kind of relevant and indie that doesn't have lots of emotion, like Boris or like
Boris is amazing.
what's that band that released an album lately? They had like this little house.
You mean Totoro,
No, 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 no,
the math rock band.
no. Mm-mm.
Light.
No, you shared it. I sent it to you.
Let me scroll up.
It was a long time ago. Fuck. It was this Japanese band, and they have like this. Fuck, man. How could I forget? Well, nevertheless.
Nevertheless,
Yeah, I fucking love Japanese anything. But their
Japanese
music,
shoegaze is also like in a genre in itself because of the abundance of that. Or noise rock, Japanese noise rock.
yeah, I guess. I haven't really gotten into shoegaze in general, but I just listened to Loveless like 3, 4 times.
Great. Would you say Loveless is emotional or completely devoid of that?
No, I think it is very emotional. Even without trying to be. Like, I mean, maybe they're trying to be emotional, but like, even if they are, like, it's not, it's a different kind of emotional, but it is emotional. I think it's a very emotional. Especially the vocals, man. Like, I wouldn't say the music is that emotional. Maybe some guitar lines and leads here and there. Um, but I think the lyrics play a big role in the vibe. Um, shoegaze in general projects. Like those drowned out vocals that are very like soft. I kind of like that. It shows some hopelessness, but also um
It does fit in with the whole wall of sound, ethereal, dreamscape like sound of shoegaze. So,
yeah, I guess.
anyway, what do you guys think of rap? Since you guys are I would say probably the almost opposite of, let's say, modern day rap, like you said before, can Kanye West or Kendrick Lamar sound like that? What's your opinion on the modern scene, and who would you say are your favorite artists, if you have any?
Modern scene. I don't know much about modern scene. I've just been listening to a lot of Beastie Boys lately, but they're not that modern, are they?
Beastie Boys are the literal shit. They're great.
Yeah, they are. I know. I mean, that's kind of the only rap I listen to, and maybe some Eminem. Like how white I am, you know, like pretty fucking white of me.
I used to like lots of rap, to be honest, when I was like a really little kid. By favorite artists, I mean, do you consider Death Grips rap?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, that's the like Death Grips is basically what I listen to. Like, I downloaded To Pimp a Butterfly because um there was hype going around it, and but to be honest, I didn't get into it much. Like, I slept through it in the bus. Um, it was pretty good. I just remember coming home being very asleep though. But that's not because of the music. That's just because I hadn't slept the night before. Um, yeah, I like Pimp a Butterfly. I should listen to the album again, to be honest, now that I'm talking about it. But I like Tyler. Like, I like Goblin and Wolf. Those albums are pretty great.
Tyler is great,
Yeah.
amazing, especially Goblin. That album was probably like my 14, 15-year-old jam for a solid year.
I didn't get to them till later. I listened to some NWA, and they're pretty good as well. And Ready to Die by Biggie. I listened to that one. I also like Outkast a lot. When we went to this trip with school, me and this other friend of mine bonded over "Ain't No Thing" by Outkast.
Outkast is hugely good band. I remember like first time I listened to like B.O.B. or like Sorry Miss Jackson, I was like
Yeah.
blown away. Like not the jazz influences, like just the like soul of the actual songs.
It's like your 2000s go-to.
Yeah. All right. Last two questions, by the way. First, penultimate question. What would you say is your ultimate nostalgia band, apart from Green Day? A band that you'd like listen to like their first few albums, or like listen to their discography and be like, shit, I used to listen to that. And it's like your guilty pleasure.
Oh, damn. I think. Man, I can't really say not Green Day because I've been listening to Green Day ever since I was like 5 or 6.
Well, I'll help
Like-
you because my one is Linkin Park.
Same here. Apart from Green Day.
I didn't get into Linkin Park like ever. I have never listened, like really got into them. I don't know why. I don't know what my go-to like nostalgia album is. It will probably be like, I don't know. Like, I know you said not Green Day, but it will probably be American Idiot.
Well, but what if you
For
had
me.
to pick something outside of Green Day?
I don't know. Like,
But yeah,
literally all I used to listen to for a big chunk of my childhood would be Green Day. Until I got into like Blink when I was
what about
12.
before Green Day though?
I don't remember what I listened to then. I probably listened to shit like I don't know. What was popular back in like 2005?
The
I
Timberland
mean,
single.
Meteora was pretty popular.
What was pretty popular?
Meteora by Linkin Park. It was pretty popular for the like next year and a half after its release.
I don't know. I never got into Linkin Park, so I can't say that brings it back nostalgia. Fuck.
Yeah, for me it's Linkin Park. For sure. Like
Meteora and like what's it called? What's the other one?
Hybrid Theory.
Hybrid Theory. That's the one. I remember that was the first albums I ever picked up actually from a CD store. And
Yeah.
they were just like mind blowing for the time.
Actually, looking at an album right now, it brings me back memories because my dad used to play it in the car all the time. It's called "Do It Yourself" by the Seahorses, and that's I guess what my dad used to put. That's why it gives me back memories. So there's the answer to your question.
Yeah, my dad also used to play lots of Britpop. But for me, like the first kind of music I discovered by myself without my dad showing it to me was Linkin Park and I think I will like on YouTube. I used to scroll through YouTube a lot, and I found this the first time Nirvana played "Smells Like Teen Spirit." So I guess Nevermind as well. I used to listen to a shit tons of Nevermind even before I got into Green Day. So, yeah, and the Beatles. I listen to the Beatles a whole lot because my parents. I even have those those Apple compilations. I don't know if you know them. Like it's just these compilations with an Apple, and they have they have all the good Beatles songs on them. So, I mean that's subjective, but to me they had like Back in the USSR is still one of my favorite Beatles songs. So yeah, but they're not guilty pleasures. Like I don't care. I still listen to them. Yeah.
Nice. Well then, last question. What are your guilty pleasures in terms of music?
I like Katy Perry.
Hey,
I don't
just
know what my
met
guilty.
you. This is crazy, but I want to kill myself.
Same.
Lady Gaga has that paparazzi song. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
like some like late like 2000s pop was actually pretty alright.
yeah, it wasn't bad. What else? Uh, I mean, I don't
Like,
have
what's
many.
considered? Yeah, like what's considered a guilty pleasure? Like, I don't give a fuck what I listen to as long as I like it, you know?
Well, think about it as what I find as a guilty pleasure is like something that I would personally like, but the majority opinion would be like, oh, this is trash or this is shit. You get what I mean? Even though you might
Oh,
not care
okay.
about the other people's opinions, like,
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I guess Pablo Honey by Radiohead, like everybody fucking hates that album. But I don't think it's that bad.
I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
it's
that
not
bad.
as good.
I lie. If you compare it to everything else they did, it's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
if you compare to everything else they did, like especially OK Computer or the Vents or anything else, it's it's not as good. It's very Britpoppy, but I still don't think it's a bad album.
Like you would
it,
take Pablo Honey over, per se, like the Oasis album.
What's the story of Morning Glory?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I think I would actually.
I mean, I don't know. Like, to be honest, Britpop has never appealed to me that much. Like, I like the Verve. Like the Verve and Dodgy, um, to me are like I don't even consider I don't listen to Oasis that much, to be honest. Like I know Supersonic by them. I know Wonderwall, and
who doesn't?
that's about all the Oasis I fucking know. But I like the Verve and I like Dodgy for Britpop. But I don't think like Radiohead did Britpop that well.
What
I
about
don't
Bring Me
know.
the Horizon?
Yeah, I mean, I liked Bring Me the Horizon obsessively for a good chunk of last year. Um, Not into their new album though.
No, their
Sorry.
new album is a complete. No, neither am I. But I can say my guilty pleasure is basically Sep Eternal by them.
Why is
Yeah,
that a guilty pleasure though?
I don't know, man. It's just so disattached from what I usually listen to that I find it as a guilty pleasure because it's basically my, uh, let's say, Raw XD 13-year-old phase.
I mean to be honest, that's really just I think it's just Linkin Park, to be honest. Like that album is just Linkin Park, but with a bit more like better riffs, I guess. Cause like Linkin Park had jumpy new metal riffs, whereas Bring Me has more of a punk rock, thrashy riff.
Metalcore, like,
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
metalcore kind of feel, which both have their place. But yeah, Bring Me's pretty. They've released some pretty good shit. Like I like personally, I really like Suicide Season as an album, as like a cohesive piece, if that makes sense. Um, their Count Your Blessings album had some good stuff on it, but lots of riffs. You can totally see that they got that shit from Metallica, man.
True.
Um,
But I think like their most innovative, let's say, or the like most the forefront of their discography would be Pray for Plagues.
the song,
No, the album. Wait. Let me fact check.
that's
Yeah,
Count Your
I'm sure.
Blessings.
Wait,
That's
wait, wait,
that's
wait.
Count Your Blessings.
Wait, never mind then. My bad. Yeah, Count Your Blessings.
No,
Sorry.
that's what I'm saying. That Count Your Blessings is just full of Metallica rip-offs. I don't think it's their most innovative thing. I think they're the most innovative. If you go to most innovative thing they've ever done, it would probably be, um, There's a Hell album.
Oh, there's a hell. Believe me, I've seen it.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
heaven. Keep it a secret or some shit.
yeah, that one. That one has like, to me, it's like the same thing that Green Day did with Nimrod, where they brought like lots of different experiments. Like they put lots of different um like instruments and they changed up their songwriting a bit. I think yeah, that's what they did. But to me, I like Suicide Season. like I really mix Bring Me the Horizon or lots of bands. I do this for lots of bands. Like I find Green Day's albums and then I think, this is probably how this was like. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Sempiternal to me is the American Idiot, um, like Green Day, like how American Idiot was for Green Day, Sempiternal was for Bring Me, or how Suicide Season was for Bring Me, Dookie was for Green Day, and Nimrod, There's a Hell or whatever, you know. Um, but Count
So
Your
what would you?
Blessings, I don't
Well,
think
yeah.
is
What would you
underrated.
put Count Your Blessings for as?
I think Count Your Blessings, I can't put it into Green Day territory because it's just Metallica ripoffs. With the exception of the vocals. Um, their EPs and demos were pretty raw and nice. I liked them, but
Yeah, like
they
what
were
was it called?
Dillinger ripoffs.
True. That's very true.
So yeah, but I'd rather listen to some of them over Dillinger, to be honest. But whatever.
Oh well, I guess this concludes it. Shout outs to. Oh, fuck off, Alex. All right, shout out to my boys, Alex and Steph, for making it here. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
Yay.
Us making it
Love
here.
you too, bud.
Well, you made it to the interview. You made it to the Skype thing. You made it happen.
Sweet.
It was in the talks for a few weeks, and it happened finally.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay! All from one drunken night at Dean's house.
For the record, I wasn't drugged.
Neither was I.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't say the same. But whatevs. I'm the interviewer.
We were in the circle of life. Or were you, bitch?
Oh, dude, I was in the circle of life as well, talking
You
to you about
left.
American football.
But you.
I didn't leave. You guys left.
True, we did leave.
Huh.
Wait, we left.
Anyways.
I admit to that.
You left the circle of life. I mean.
Right, I left the circle of life.
You left the circle of life. Anyways, where can we find
left
you on
this-
social media, guys? What's your social media presence?
The
Facebook
facebook.com
slash
/
spoiled
spoiled
official.
official. Instagram.com /
Spoiled
spoiled
official.
official.
You guys got a Twitter?
No.
No,
Spoil-
Twitter sucks.
we have spoiledofficial.tumblr.com, and that's my favorite site, to be honest.
Yeah, because if you go on spoiledofficial.tumblr.com, you can find the links to all of our shit,
Yeah.
and we have like stories and shit there, dude. Not really. We just have like pictures, but it's fine.
It's a good thing. I like Tumblr. And we also have a playlist on that, so go check out our playlist on our Tumblr. Has all our songs. Oh, and if you
Yeah.
want to buy a shirt, we made new shirts. Please buy one.
Yay.
All right. Cool. I'm guessing I'd like to make this a series because that was a pretty dope interview. I guess I'm going to get better with time because this was fucking abysmal, but whatever.
It's Gucci, man.
So, let's call it a day here. This was a podcast with one of my favorite bands currently, Spoiled. I'll see you guys next time.
Wow, thanks.
Penis.